How's it going, guys? So I want to talk about this prop firm that I found. You guys, I love prop firms. My goal is to get $10 million in trading capital between the best firms I can find. And I found this firm, and I really like their rules, guys. They really did a lot different. I love their interface. I love their brand so far. And I love what they offer, most importantly. So let's kind of look at it. So just to kind of just get these 4 points out the way, they give you up to $300,000 in funding, which is pretty typical. Some firms do about $200,000. They do a 95 profit split. Most firms that I've seen do about 80 to 90. Some do 95, but usually by the time you get to 95, you have to pay for an additional add-on or something like that. I also like the fact they do 1 hour payouts. That really stood out to me because some firms, they make me wait a whole week or 3 or 4 days sometimes before getting my money, which is fine. But having that almost instant payout is a big deal to me. So let's kind of talk about their challenges. So they have two types of challenges, guys. They have the Pro Challenge and the Prime Challenge. And depending on what type of trade you are or what you're looking for, is what's going to stand out to you. So the Pro Challenge, they allow bigger leverage. They don't allow news trading. They don't allow weekend trading. There's a 95% split, and they do a 200% challenge fee refund. So if you paid $1,000 for your challenge and you passed it, you get a 200% return. You get back $1,000 additional to the $1,000 you paid. I think that stood out to me a lot also. Then we have the Prime Challenge. Now, the Prime Challenge, it costs more than the Pro Challenge, so they just started off like that. But you get a 20% profit earned during the challenge. So you're going to get this 200% challenge fee. So if you pay $1,000, you're going to get an additional $1,000 for passing. Plus, you're going to get 20% profit earned during the challenge. So whatever you make during that challenge, you keep 20%. So you can look at this challenge as, you're making money while you're trying to take the challenge. Because I know a lot of times we are rushing through our challenges because we are trying to get to the funded side and get paid. But what I look at it as is, okay, you paid, for example, $1,000. You get a pretty much 100% return on your money if you pass, plus 20% of what you earn on that challenge amount. So I think that's huge to me personally. And I would probably personally pick the Prime Challenge over the Pro Challenge. But again, it depends on you because I like also allowing myself to hold trades over the weekend. I'm not really the type of person that likes to hold it, but I like the option to do it, if that makes sense. But that's really the biggest difference, guys. Prime costs more, but you do get 20% profit off your challenges. And they both offer that 200% challenge refund. So it's really up to you. Me personally, I trade with a stop loss. I do risk per trade, so a 1 to 50 leverage really doesn't bother me whatsoever. Now, they have two type of steps. They have a 1-step and a 2-step. For Prime and the Pro. So if you look at Pro, if you wanted to do a 1-step, these are the rules. Max daily loss 3%, for example. But if you do the 2-step, you get a 5%. And remember, these rules carry over to your funded account. So this is always tell people, pick the funded account based off the rules that you like during the challenge. That's for any prop firm. The only thing that doesn't carry over when you pass a prop firm is your target profit. You don't have a target profit because now you're funded and any money that you make is your money. You keep 95% of the money. So if you want to pass it faster, sure, I guess, the 1-step is going to be great, right? But just keep in mind, you have a daily loss of 3% versus 5%, and you have a 6% overall loss versus an 8% overall loss. Now, another difference is that the 1-step costs more versus the 2-step. So let's look at the Prime. So the Prime 2-step, for example, let's look at 200,000 is 1,150, but the 1-step is 1,300. So as you can see, even with the Pro, it's still cheaper at $1,000, but it's only $1,000 period, or $999 as the Pro if you do the 2-step. So it's really up to you guys. You can kind of just go to their site, my link below if you want to take advantage of them, and you can actually start a free trial. So if you put my link below and you want to just try their stuff out, look at their pricing, see how they work. Another thing that I kind of grazed by, but was really cool to me, is they have risk alerts. And so what the risk alerts do is, let's say that you are trading, and we'll say funded or challenged. We'll just say funded because that's the most important part while you're funded. And I've violated certain rules, or I was about to violate certain rules where I did something, or maybe they accused me of something, and they didn't tell me until I was about to withdraw. And sometimes that can, you just kind of feel like you wasted your time because you could have told me that 3 weeks ago. Well, with this company, guys, they have something called risk alerts. And so with the risk alerts, they will actually hit you up before if they think that you're doing things that prohibit the rules, for like hedging or copy trading or anything, right? So they'll let you know beforehand and say, hey, look, you need to, we see you're doing this, you should stop before we take away your account. And if you think they're wrong, you can always let them know, and then y'all can figure out some mediation. But it's better to know now than to know later, right? So I like the fact that they kind of are very transparent with their risk alerts, and versus telling you after the fact instead of before the fact. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my review on it. Again, guys, this can be a great prop firm that you can add to your portfolio to start building your portfolio out. They use DX Trade as their platform. So I like DX Trade. It's very transparent. And if you're not familiar with DX Trade, I'll leave a link below also to a trade copier that you can use to copy from your MT5 to your DX account. So of course, not copy trading your other people's money, but copy trading your own account to DX Trade. That way, if you're familiar with a different platform, you can use that. But I definitely do like DX Trade, and you can try DX Trade out. So use my link below, click the free trial, and if you enjoy this firm, let me know in the description. Let me know in the comment section below, and you can find my link in the description area.